surface areas and volumes. Exercise 13.2. So in your last class we have completed that exercise 13.1 and 13.3. And exercise 13.2 also we have completed some questions. So the question number, take your book page number 248. Okay. So from the question, from the exercise 13.2, already we completed the first question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So totally 5 questions already we completed. Now coming to the 6th question. Let us move on to our question. Okay, students. Fine. So I hope you are continue the video classes and to complete the worksheet also. So students, one very important thing I want to give you, surface area and volume. Already I told you it is very important topic. Okay, and this chapter, each and every question you have to try more and more times. Then only the practice will come in smooth manner to get the answer in correct way. Otherwise, you are mistaken. You get some struggle from the simplification of that part of you. Okay, so students, we practice well for the questions. Okay, come to the question number 6. Question number 6. I am reading the question. Listen carefully, all of you students. A solid iron core consists of a cylinder of height 220 cm and base diameter 24 cm, which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 cm and radius 8 cm. Find the mass of the pole given that 1 cm cube of iron has approximately 8 gram mass. 8 gram mass. Mass means you know what is that? Weight. Okay. So question number 6. So students, a cylinder it has a height 220 cm. It has a height 220 cm. Okay, it is consists of base diameter is 24 cm. Base diameter 24 cm. Okay, now I am taking the big cylinder. It has a diameter 24 cm. Then what will come the radius? Do you know half of the diameter? It is 12 cm. It is 12 cm. And then height of the cylinder, it has 220 cm. 220 cm. Okay, students. So this one and next one is given. Which is surmounted by another cylinder. Another cylinder, that is small cylinder. Okay. So compare the measurements, then you can analyze which one is the small, which one is the big. So another cylinder of height 60 meter and radius 8 centimeter only. 8 centimeter. So that like is going to surmounted. So this cylinder has a radius r equal to 8 centimeter. Radius r equal to 8 centimeter and height of the small cylinder is 60 centimeter. Height of the small cylinder is 60 centimeter. Find the mass of the pole. Find the mass of the pole. So first I am going to find that total. See, a solid iron core. Total volume of the pole. Okay. Total volume of iron core. So which is equal to, you have a volume of big cylinder plus volume of small cylinder. What is it then? Okay. On both cylinder also you have the same formula. What is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. Yes, student. Okay. Now I am going to differentiate that. R1 is equal to 12 cm and R2 equal to 8 cm. H1 equal to 220 cm and H2 which is equal to 60 cm. Okay, now I am going to substitute pi r1 square h1 plus pi r2 square h2. Okay, now I'm going to take pi is common on both terms to get r1 square h1 plus r2 square h2. Got it, children? And look at the question. They given already use pi equal to 3.14. Use pi equal to 3.14. So when you are writing the given, that one also you have to write the pi also. Okay, now you have 3.14 into r1 square. What is r1? 12. Okay, so 12 into 12 into h1 is 220 plus r2 is 8. So 8 into 8 into h2 is 16. Yes, students. Now I am going to multiply this. 12 12s are 144 into 220. 12 12s are 144 into 220. You get it by the answer 31,680. So 3.14 into 31,680 plus then 8 8s are 64. 64 into 60 to get 0. 6 4s are 24 remainder 2. 6 6 are 36. So 38. So 3,840. So addition of two terms, that is 31,680 plus 3,840 is to get 35,520. So 3.14 into 35,520. Now I am going to multiply. What are they? 35,520 into 314. Why? Because of I am going to move the decimal. Okay. So 0, 4 2s are 8, 5 4s are 20, remainder 2. Again 5 4s are 20, 22 remainder 2. 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 2, 14. Then multiply by 1 to get the same number. And 3, 2 3s are 6, 5 3s are 15, remainder 1. 5 3s are 15 plus 1, 16, remainder 1. 3 3s are 9, 10. So get it by the answer 0, 8, 2, 5 plus 6, 11, 13, remainder 1. So 15, remainder 1. 6, 9, 10, 11, so 1. Okay. So 2 decimal I am going to move to get double 1532.8. What is your multiplication? 111532.80, which is, what are they? 1,11,532.80 centimeter cube. Centimeter cube. Then finally I am going to find the total mass. Total mass. So mass, what is the formula of mass? Volume into density. What is the formula? Volume into density. So already the given question you have a density. What is that? What is the density? Given that 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram mass. 8 gram mass. Okay. So that is what you have a volume 1,11,532.8 into 8 because 8 gram only no. Yes. Now I am going to multiply by 8 to get 8 8s are 64 remainder 6. 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 6 22 remainder 2. 8 3s are 24. 28 remainder 2. 8 5s are 40. 42 remainder 4. 1 8s are 8. 8 plus 4 12. Remainder 1. 1 8s are 8. 9 8. So you have an. So multiplication of these two numbers to get 8 9 2262.2 262.4 gram. But the final answer we are going to convert into kilogram. Okay, so that's why I am going to divide by that 1000. Why? Because of 1000 gram equal to 1 kilogram. Yes, students. Okay. So 89,262.4 whole divided by 1000 to get 892.2624 kilogram. Okay. So this is your total mass have some measurement. What is that? Diameter 12 centimeter and so diameter 24 centimeter, radius 12 centimeter, then height 220 centimeter. Now coming to the sub-mounted cylinder, that is small cylinder, its radius is 8 centimeter and height is equal to 60 centimeter. Okay. Now I am going to find that total volume of iron core, which is equal to volume of the big cylinder plus volume of the small cylinder. So substitute the answer to get the answer of 1,11,532.8 centimeter cube. Okay, so this is your total volume, and the next we want to find what is that? Total mass. So total mass equal to volume into density. So volume 1,11,532.8 into 8 to get the answer. Finally 892.2624 kilogram. Okay students, have you got it? And next question is 7. Here solid consists of a right circular core of height 120 centimeter and radius 60 centimeter standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 centimeter is placed upright here, right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the bottom. So find the volume of water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 centimeter and the height of the cylinder is 180 centimeter. So this is your given question. Okay. So first I am going to draw the diagram. So listen carefully all of you students. Okay. So one cylinder, we have three shapes. So the first one is cylinder. And cone. Then finally hemisphere. So the three shapes are there in that machine. Okay. Now listen. A solid consists of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter. Height 120 centimeter. It is standing on the hemisphere. Okay students? Yeah. Now height of the cone is 120 centimeter. What is that? Height of the cone is 120 centimeter. And next base radius you have 60 centimeter. Radius equal to 60 centimeter. It is standing on the hemisphere, so that radius also the same 60 centimeter. So students listen carefully all of you. You have a hemisphere. On the hemisphere, one cone is standing. That cone has a height is 120 centimeter and radius is 60 centimeter. Yes student? Okay. Now you have the same radius of both the cone and the hemisphere. Now coming to the cylinder. A cylinder full of water such that touches the bottom. Okay. Find the volume of water left. See students, it is very easy. Okay. You have a sphere and supported by a cone. So this vessel is going to put it inside that cylinder. It has a radius is how much? 60 centimeter and touches the bottom. It has a height is 120. So radius equal to 60 centimeter and height equal to 180 centimeter. So 180 centimeter is the total height of the cylinder. Now how much of water level is left in that cylinder? So that only we are going to find. Okay students? Yes. So we got the three shapes and these three shapes have some dimension. So look at this. You have the three shapes also the same radius. How much? 60 centimeter. So height only vary. That is the height of this one is 120 centimeter and the height of the cylinder is 180 centimeter. Have you got it children? Now we are going to find volume of water left in the cylinder. Volume of water left in the cylinder. It is very simple. First we are going to find volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. So this one, subtract the two shapes. What are they? Cone and as well as the hemisphere. So volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere. What is it? Now we are going to substitute the formula. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h minus volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h plus volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, already I told you all three shapes also have the same radius. So from the three things I am going to take outside, that is pi r square. Pi r square. So the remaining terms are h minus 1 by 3 h plus 2r plus 2r. Okay, so 2 by 3 r. Because r square only we are taking out, no? Okay. Now I am going to substitute the values. Pi, the value of pi is anything is given to you? No, student. So you simply substitute pi equal to 22 by 7 and radius is 60 into 60 into the height of the cylinder is 180 minus 1 by 3 into height of the cone is 120 plus what is that? 2 by 3 into radius is 60. Okay, students. Now we are going to simplify. Nothing cancelled here. So 6 6 are 36. 36 into 22. 6 2s are 12, remainder 1. 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. So 7 2. Then 2 9 7. So what is the answer? 7,920 by 7 into you have 180 minus 1 3s are 3. 4 3s are 1. So 40 plus 1 3s are 3. 20 3s are 60. Okay. Then 22s are 40. Okay, students? Fine. And next 7,920 by 7 into 180 minus 40 plus 40 is 80. 40 minus 40 is, so 40 plus 40 is 80. So 180 minus 80, you are going to get the answer 100. Okay? So 7920 by 7 into 100. Into 100. Okay. Now we are going to simplify this. 7290 by 7. What will come? 7920 by 7. 1 7 are 7 cancel 0. 1 7 are 7 again 2 22 7 3 are 21. Remainder 1 10 1 7 are 7. So finally you are getting by the answer. What is that? 1131.42 into 100. So to get 1131,420. This is a centimeter cube. Now I am going to convert into meter cube. How to convert into meter cube? Multiply by 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. So now I am divided by 1131,420 whole divided by 100 into 100 because centimeter square. Okay. Now what will come? 2 zeros and then 1000 into 1000. 1000 square only. Okay. So finally you are going to get 6 decimals moving up. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1.131 meter cube. Otherwise taking the same thing. What is that? What is your final answer? 11,31,420 centimeter cube. So that is also your question. Okay. So take a consideration of a meter cube. Your final answer is 1.131 meter cube. Have you got it, children? And the next question. So example question 7 is the same pattern for the exercise question, the last question. In previous board we have learned. Question number 7 no. So the question number 7 also, it is the same pattern of example 7. Okay, to have a textbook, so page number 247 and to verify the question. Okay students, fine. And next we are going to see that example 5. Example 5. It is different from the previous question student. So listen carefully. Okay. First I am reading the question, listen carefully. This one. Shanta runs a industry in the shade which is in the shape of a cuboid surmounted by a half of a cylinder. Half of a cylinder. It has a figure. You have a page number 235. So take and verify it. Okay. So it has like this shape. So it has like that shape. Okay. So this shape, it has a cylinder surmounted by a half of a cuboid is surmounted by a cylinder, half of a cylinder. Okay, students. So first, listen carefully. The dimension of the cuboid portion, or cuboid shape is length L is equal to 7 meter, breadth B equal to 15 meter, and height of the set H is equal to 8 meter. 8 meter. Now coming to the cylindrical portion, but here one thing is different. The difference is, what is that? Half of a cylinder. So up to the previous question, all the question we know the we are seeing that full cylinder only. Half of a cylinder we are not seeing up to this question. So this is a new pattern. Okay. So that cylinder we have find the volume of air that the shed can hold. Further, suppose the machinery in the shed occupies the total space of 300 meter cube, and there are 20 workers, each of whom occupy about 0.08 meter cube space on an average. So how much air in that shed? Okay. Yes, student. Now, so look at the diagram. You get it by that. Diameter of the cylindrical portion is 7 meter. Then what will come the radius? 3 by 2 meter. Okay. And you have a breadth. That's only we are going to consider by the height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder. Okay. So listen carefully, all of you students. You have a shape like that. Cuboid is surmounted half of a cylinder. Cuboid surmounted by a half of the cylinder. So the cuboid dimension of length equal to 7 meter, breadth equal to 15 meter, and height equal to 8 meter. Now coming to the surmounted cylinder, that is half of a cylinder that has a diameter 7 meter and radius, what will come? 7 by 2 meter. 7 by 2 meter. And the height is equal to how much? 15 meter. Okay, students? Fine. Now next, what we are going to find? First, volume of air. Volume of air. Okay. So required volume. So first I am going to find total volume or required volume, which is equal to volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid plus half of volume of cylinder. So students, listen carefully, all of you. Here we are going to take volume of total required volume, which is equal to what will come? Volume of cuboid plus half of the volume of cylinder. Now I am going to substitute to get the volume of cuboid. What is the formula? Length into breadth into height plus half into volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Half of the cylinder, that is half into pi r square h. Now you have a length 7 into breadth 15 into height 8 plus 1 by 2 into value of pi is 22 by 7 and radius of the cylinder is into height of the cylinder is 15. Okay, now I'm going to multiply 8 sevens are 56. So 56 into 15, 5 6 are 30, remainder 3, 5 3 are 25, 28, 1 6 are 6, 1 5 is 5. So 0, 4, 8. So 840 plus, listen carefully, these two 2's are cancelled. 7 cancelled, 1 2's are 2, 11 2's are 22, and anything is cancelled now? No. Now 11 into 7 into 15, that is 77 into 15. So 5 sevens are 35, remainder 3, 5 sevens are 35, so plus 38, so 7 7. So it will come 5 here, 8 plus 7, 5, 8 plus 7, 15, remainder 1, so 11. Okay, so 1155 whole divided by 2 2's are 4. 2 2's are 4. Now I'm going to divide by the number 1155 divided by 4. So 2 4's are 8, remainder 3, 35. Okay, 8 4's are 32, remainder 3. Again it will come 5 here. So 8 4's are 32, remainder 3. So take one decimal to get 30, 7 4's are 28, remainder 20, so 75. So 288.75. So 840 plus 288.75. Okay, now we are going to add again 840 plus 288. What is that? 75. To get 75, 8, 4 plus 8, 12, remainder 1, so 11. So 1128.75 meter cube. 1128.75. What is that? Meter cube. So this is the total volume of air in the shed. Okay. Now you have a total space occupied the machinery. Okay. What should we have some machine? No. So that machine also occupies some space of the shed. Okay. Yes. Fine. Now listen. Now what is that? Total space occupied by the machines. Okay, which is equal to 300 meter cube. 300 meter cube. And how many workers are working in the shed? 20 workers are working in the shed. So total space occupied the total. First one worker occupied space. How much of space it is occupied? That is 0.08 meter cube is one worker. Now how many workers are working in that shed? 20 workers are. So 20 workers occupied the space. Which is equal to 0.08 into 20. Okay, so 0 that is 8 are 16. Now what will come? 1.6 meter cube. 1.6 meter cube. So 1.6 meter cube is a space occupied by the 20 workers. 20 workers. Now what they are asking the question? Volume of the air. That is remaining air. Volume of the air in the shed. So which is equal to volume of shed minus, we have to add the two things. So the first one is total space occupied the machinery space plus 20 workers space. So now what is that? Volume of that, total volume of the shed is 1128.75 minus 300 plus 1.6, that is 301.6 meter. Now I am going to subtract 1128.75 minus 301.6. So 5 1 then 7 to 8. So 827.15 meter cube. 827.15 meter cube is the volume of air space in the shed. Okay, have you got it, children? This is a very different question, so listen carefully all of you. You have a shape like that. What is that? How like this? Cuboid surmounted by a half of a cylinder. So the cuboid dimension, length equal to 7 meter, breadth equal to 15 meter, height equal to 8 meter. And the cylindrical portion, the what is that? Length of the shape we are going to consider by the diameter. Why? Because of the given diagram. Okay, half of the cylinder only, no? That is diameter equal to 7 meter, radius equal to 7 by 2 meter. And height is equal, height of the cylindrical portion is 15 meter. That nothing but that is the same breadth of the cuboid. Okay. Now total required volume of the shed. Volume of the shed, which is equal to volume of cuboid plus half of the volume of cylinder. Half of the volume of cylinder. Now LDH into LDH plus half into pi r square h. Substitute the values and to get the final answer 1128.7 meter cube. So this is up to the same question, but one thing is very important. Listen carefully, students. The total space occupied the shed by the machinery items is 300 meter cube, and 20 workers are working in the shed. Each worker can occupy the space of 0.08 meter. Okay, so the total space occupied by the 20 workers will be 0.08 into 20 to get 1.6 meter cube. Now what is the final answer we are going to find? Volume of air present in the which one? Shed. So that is volume of the total volume of the shed minus volume of the machinery space and the volume of 20 workers space. So that both also add to get the subtraction of volume of total shed to get the final answer 827.15 meter cube. Okay, students. Yes. And the next question is the exercise, students. So listen carefully all of you. I am going to read the question. A spherical glass vessel has a cylindrical neck 8 cm long and 2 cm in diameter. So the diameter of the hemispherical pot is 8.5 cm. By measuring amount of water holds a child to find the volume to be 345 cm cube. Check whether she is correct or not, taking the above inside measurements. Okay, yes, students. Now listen. So the spherical vessel, it has a cylindrical neck. Cylindrical neck. Okay, students. Now the cylindrical neck has a 8 cm long. That is long mean what is that? Height of the cylindrical neck. And 2 cm in diameter. Okay, so cylindrical neck and spherical vessel. Okay, so the cylindrical neck, you have that diameter equal to 2 cm and radius equal to 1 cm only coming. Height of the cylindrical neck, it has 8 cm. Then the spherical vessel has a diameter d equal to 8.5 cm. Now what will be the radius? 8.5 by 2 cm. You don't want to divide, students. Okay, 8.5 by 2 cm. Okay, one student is measured the volume to be the vessel is 345 cm cube. We want to check whether the volume is correct or not found by the child. Okay, student. Now the total volume of vessel. Total volume of the vessel, which is equal to volume of spherical glass plus volume of cylindrical neck. Volume of cylinder plus volume of what is that? sphere is not round. Okay. Now volume of a sphere you have formula 4 by 3 pi r cubed plus volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square h. Yes, student. Now here in the book question also they are given use pi equal to 3.14. On both also you have a pi is common. I am taking outside to get 4 by 3 r cubed plus r square h. R square h. Now substitute the values of 3.14 in pi. Then what is the radius of a cylinder spherical glass? 8.5 by 2r. I am going to take 85 by 20 centimeter to avoid the decimal place. Okay, student. Now 4 by 3 into 85 by 20 into 85 by 20. So this is the volume of spherical glass plus volume of the cylindrical neck. You have radius 1r. So 1 into 1 into multiply. 1 into 1 into height you have 8. That's all, students. Now I am going to simplify. So the multiplication of 85 into 85, 7225 into 17, you get the answer 122,825 whole divided by, what is that number you have remaining? 4 3s are 12, so 120 and 10 10s are 100. Okay, 10 10s are 100, 3 4s are 12, so 1200. Okay, so plus you have 8 ones are 8. Now we have to take a cross multiplication of 1200 into 8. So 0 0, 8 2s are 16, remainder 1, 8 ones are 8 and 9. So 9600. Okay, so 3.14 I'm taking by 314 into 200 into 122,825 plus 9600 whole divided by 1200. Now add these two numbers to get, so the 122,825 plus 9600, you get it that answer of 314 by 200 into, what is that, 132,425 whole divided by 1200. 1000. Okay, now you are going to multiply these two numbers to get the final answer is 346.51 centimeter cube. So this is a big number only. Students, try yourself. Okay, to simplify 1 2s are 2, 1 2s are 2, and then you make the 1 5 to 7 57, and like that also you have to multiply these two numbers and divide by the 12 to get that, and move by the decimal of 2 places to get that answer. But in the question itself, the child answer with that 350 or 45 centimeter cube is the total volume of the vessel. But in our answer is 346.51. So the child answer is not correct, which is wrong. Child answer is wrong. So therefore the correct volume of vessel, which is equal to, what is that? 346.51 centimeter cube. This is the final answer. Have you got it, student? Yes, student. Now this class is going to complete now. So 13.2 also finished. So 13.1, 13.2, 13.3. So the 3 exercises are completed. And next exercise 13.4 is a deleted portion. So we don't want to prepare that. And next class we will go by exercise 13.5, that is optional. So in optional also we have some deleted portion. We will see in the next class. Yes, students. So complete your work. Thank you, students.